HoonTV!
So I probably should actually film something. I've been at the bend for about 3 hours now, just checking things, talking to people, looking at stuff. Declan's here now, so we're just getting in the car and we're going to go out and do our first run. We've got a steel water pump fully now, so yeah, fun and games. I think they're starting to leave. Okay, so we're back in the pits and so far so good. Just checking a few things. Interesting fact was the car's moving around a little bit to one side, and Mike pointed out the fact that we set it up for one person, not two, so having Decs in the passenger seats, putting more preload on the left-hand rear, which makes complete sense. But I need Decs in the car at the moment anyway, because they're just checking EGTs and bits and pieces, so I'm not pushing it super hard, but we're just messing around with some boost control stuff, and yeah, other than that, I mean, just having fun. So that's the whole point of it. There was a bit of an oil down before, so it was a bit of a break, but yeah, all good. All right, so you're probably wondering how I got here. And you know, clean shaven, all of a sudden I was racing a minute ago, and now I'm sitting here in the back of my ute because pretty much didn't film anything after we pulled into the pits. Had some odd EGTs, but we weren't sort of overly concerned about it. And for anyone who's wondering, EGT means exhaust gas temperature. So we thought we'd come into the pits, pull out some spark plugs, check some things over. Spoke to Matt from Haltech, which is awesome. Poor guy was out to dinner and just still looking at stuff for us over Messenger, but big thanks to him. Everything seemed okay. Made some adjustments to the suspension and then went to start the car up and drive out to go back out and run again, and had no oil pressure. So checked a few things over, and just turned out that we couldn't really work out what it was there and then, so pretty much just sort of packed up for the night and went and watched the rest of roll racing. Yeah, it's massive thanks to everyone that came, said hello, and came checked out the car. Some really nice comments about the car, and you know, there's so many brilliant cars there. And the event itself, like I mentioned on Facebook, Keith and the guys have done such a great job to put roll racing together. It's such a good grassroots fun event, and that's all I want to see out of it, is just fun, no stress, no stupid rules, nothing like that. It's just take your car, have some fun. But anyway, right now just trying to work out what's caused the lack of oil pressure. Hopefully it's nothing major, because you know, it's a brilliant engine. Brad and the guys at Atomic, that's all they do, build great engines. So I'm gonna, on Brad's instruction, take the oil filter off, cut it open, have a look inside, see if there's any materials in there, and then we'll sort of go from there. So as you can tell, I'm not super animated any more than I normally am, but yeah, I guess it's just at the point now where I'm sort of like weighing up the what's next. And I guess with this whole YouTube thing, it's all part of the journey, alright? But you know, really wasn't hoping to pull the engine out this soon after putting it in, but yeah, oh well, I guess that's the fun of race car things. So I'd better get into it. Thanks for watching, and hope this isn't too boring. Alright, so the other thing I did the other day was I actually chopped open the Ryco oil filter, Z9, so it's got the big filter on it. And one thing I did find, and I'm not going to touch it because it's slimy and oily, but there was a little bit of bearing material in there. Could be a whole stack of different reasons, but no assumptions or anything like that. And people are probably going to comment and make assumptions, but whatever. The thing is that it's obviously a problem. I spoke to Brad from Atomic the other day. We're going to either box up the engine, or provided there's no more COVID outbreaks, I'm actually going to throw it in the ute and drive to Sydney with it, because I'm actually quite keen to be there to pull the engine down anyway and check it out. We can check things out. The other things I'm thinking about doing is maybe flow testing the inlet manifold, checking other bits and pieces, but it's obviously something that's not a major concern, because you know, there's that many barras out there making huge power. So yeah, regardless of the fact. So sadly, there's only 2 roll racing stickers on the windscreen at the moment, unlike what's his name, Rooster, with his Camaro there with like 56 stickers on the front windscreen. I highly doubt I'll be able to get to the next one. It would be nice, but in the meantime, I guess I've got some engine removal stuff to do, and we're actually talking about getting the transmission done and some other bits and pieces. I've got some ideas cooking away as well for updates with the intercooler system and bits and pieces too. So you know, with downgrades of breakages and stuff like that, come other upgrades. So yeah, it's always silver linings, glass half full, all that sort of garbage. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.